Welcome everybody to the Nutty Podcast. This is the second installment. This one is titled Music as a Mood Shifter. We just want to say thank you for the feedback on... Thank you for the feedback on yesterday's video, which was finding your frequency. It was the first one we did, so we did find it hard.
Yeah, so bear with us.
Yeah.
We're new to this, new on this journey. As you watching, will see us hopefully evolve. So yeah, bear with us on the podcast journey. We're getting there, and we will get there.
Yeah, we're trying to make it as flowing as possible. So do bear with us. We are going to get there. We do think this podcast will blow up, if obviously you guys stick around. But as we were saying, today's title is Music Being a Mood Shifter. Me and Harrison everybody loves music.
I think music is a universal language.
Music
it's
is...
literally, there's not one person that doesn't like some type of music. I mean, it takes you into states, it puts you into places where you want to be. I mean, it is, like Jay says, a mood shifter.
It's amazing. So we want to talk about, because music plenty of times has got me out of a bad mood. Well, in fact... every time you're in a bad mood, if you listen to some music, depending on what music it is a great way to transport, what would it be called?
Resolve.
The energy inside
transmute.
you. Like where you can use it as a catalyst, in a sense. So like, for example, if you're angry and you're listening to some music, where you can go with the music and express the energy that's trapped inside
have you ever seen
very good.
Heavy metal music?
Yeah, heavy metal like has its place.
Classic is like... I mean, these people who like these types of music obviously are just following those types of frequencies and acting upon it. Rage music, heavy metal music. Me and Jay used to love dubstep. I absolutely love dubstep. I listen to it now and I'm like...
But have you noticed why people love music? It is because, I think, in my experience, you lose yourself in the music. So...
I don't know, I mean, when I go to bed...
Yeah, when you're listening to music...
I'm a rock star.
When you're listening to... Exactly, that's what I'm saying. When you're listening to music... So, throughout the day, you've got your daily problems, your brain kicking up and all that stuff. But when you listen to music, when the music's that beautiful, and the music takes you away that much, the ego can't really sustain itself, because the attention goes straight to the music, which is so good. And with that... With the attention on the music, it can literally take you away. Take the ego away, anyway. And... the trapped energy that's inside you can release that. Have you ever experienced listening to music? Has anybody listened to music and cried? If you have not listened to any music and cried, that's the example of what I'm giving you. It's a great way to... I can't find that word.
When I go gym, I listen to a lot of music. And I've noticed, say for example, I'm on the treadmill, I'm at the elliptical machine for I do about an hour when I do it. And as you're going constantly, you're going up the levels, your mind trying to come back, you're making you stop, especially... And I've noticed when I put music on, like Jay says, you get lost. And before I know it, oh wait, I've done it. It's completely gone. You start to go into like the kind of like the rhythm of the music in a way. Oh yeah, and you become it. And then all of a sudden, the other problems. This is too hard. This is exhausting. I'm tired. Those types of thoughts kind of get lost, and the music replaces them.
It can be a great way of meditation. I don't know.
Maybe not heavy metal
because
music.
this is a. Obviously, this is a new podcast, so the channel audience, we're not too sure what it is. But if they're coming from Twin Coconuts, maybe around 17, 16.
No, I actually checked out most audience from Twin Coconuts. That's 25 to 30.
Well, either way, so a lot of people lie about their age. But what I'm saying is, you'll notice that whenever you've got anger and energy built up, if you put music on and you get all your attention on that music, it will transmute that energy or dissolve it or... turn it into ecstasy, in a sense. This is what people naturally do when they are listening to music. The reason why we want to emphasize on music is because when people are in a bad state of mind, just listening to a song, now this can happen, just listening to a song can genuinely change your perspective from that moment onwards. It's happened to me where I've been in a bad state and I just listened to this beautiful song and it put me that much into presence that it was able to propel me forward in a mental way. It's hard to explain, but I think some of you get where I'm coming from.
Music is only one of the catalysts that can do these types of things. I mean, like Jay says, you're in an anxious state, you listen to music, it can calm you down. I've been in anxious states, watched some amazing videos, trailers of games, and that's completely shifted my mood. It's like that energy gets shifted into like, oh, exactly. So it's not just the music or anything else. And to be fair, it's not the music that's actually doing it. It's just allowing you to enter a type of space, but I suppose that's for another episode.
Yeah.
I mean, all the power that we talk about, even though we say it's music and games that are helping it, reality is coming from you. But that's more of a deeper level that we need to get into, or maybe another topic. There's many catalysts that can take you these places.
Meditation is a catalyst. So when you meditate, and the whole idea is to be aware of the silence behind the thoughts, eventually your attention goes to the silence. Now, what music does is put you in that state of silence anyway, because music's that nice, depending on what kind of, well, obviously to you it's nice. It will lower the mind down and kind of put you in a meditative state if you can listen to it with a lot of presence.
It just, like Jay says, it doesn't matter what music it is. I mean,
no.
When we was into dubstep gave us that same type of feeling as what, say, if we was into classical music now would give us. It's what you're into at that moment.
It's also good for creativity. Most of our sketches, we did a Star Wars sketch, Star Wars video, and when we created all the Star Wars fight scenes, it was because we was listening to music. And while the music was going, our minds was being creative, thinking of the kind of, and a lot of our videos come from that.
Brilliant.
You listen to music. We listen to music, and when you get into the music, the creativity flows with the music. It's almost like you're not even doing it. It's just the creativity coming through you because the music puts you into a state of presence where all your other crap goes away. Yeah.
When we
creativity,
majority of our sketches, like Jay says, we'll listen to some music, not even planning on making a sketch, and. A kind of story will play in your head, the music, and it's like maybe a fight scene or something like that, but it'll be cool in your imagination, and that's where it gets together on the actual screen. It's never like, oh, we'll just make this. It's usually stemmed from some type of something like that, maybe watching a video or music. Mainly was music. A lot of our videos come from inspiration from beginning to listen to music and then creating a story from the music.
I think music, obviously humans admit, without music, I don't think society would be the same, because music is, like I say, it's a great way to express yourself through different types of music. Like, it inspires you. It takes you away.
Connects you.
It connects you, yeah.
Of course it does. Realising that music is a mood shifter, or changing you into anything you want, after doing it for so long, you kind of realise that the ability to shift your mood is based on your own thinking. You don't need the music to mood shift. You become identified with the music being the mood shifter. But in reality, it's you that's doing all this. I mean, you could switch it into games if you wanted to. Games could be your mood shifter. It's whatever you're telling it, really. Deeper than that, you're the one that can do that crap.
Yeah, all these things like music, reading books, playing games are all there to
service you,
to calm the mind down, in a sense, entertain the mind, so your consciousness, your state of presence, gets put into the peace state. The peace state, like what the music takes you to, because when the music kicks in, and you shut down and you get so involved with the music that you don't even know you're a human anymore. You're just so focused on the music, you can hear every single beat that the composer intended for you to hear. That's when the peace comes in. That's what the music does.
You basically become the music.
That's what the music does. It takes you to that place. That's what games can do. It takes you to that place. Meditation also does that. But like I said, for a lot of people, music is the easiest conductor to that state of presence. Basically, it's all about the state of presence. Meditation, putting you in the state of presence. The state of the moment. Flow. The good word for it is flow. If you make this far in the video, type in flow. So that's what we're aiming for. Flow. Music. Whenever you're in a bad state, listen to some music. Focus all your attention on the music, and it'll put you into that state of flow, that state of presence, and stay there. Meaning, don't start thinking of your problems. It's very hard to. Cause,
if you do this good enough, like what Jay's saying, if you do this well enough and practice it well enough, you can listen to songs that you've listened to thousands of times, and then truly listen to them and go, wow, there are so many notes to this song that I just never listened to. Because when people listen to music, they just play it in and go.
They give it like 20%.
Take a listen. Actually sit, close your eyes and take a listen to the music. Wow.
Do us a favour.
It's powerful.
Get a song that you find very uplifting, inspirational, and
post it. I want to know.
Make a commitment that you're going to put your whole attention onto the music, right? Meaning just relax and just focus all your attention on it, like you're listening to it for the first time. At the end of the song, tell me how you feel. Tell me if the music has done the job, because the composer's job was to put you in a state of whatever state he wanted you to put in. It could have been a state of aggression, like whatever, like rock music, whatever it does. It can be a state. They've always got a goal. So listen to some music. At the end of it, tell me how you feel. And then confirm that music is a mood shifter. So you can use music to your advantage, but you really can use it to get you out of a bad state. You really can. So that's mine, Harrison's opinion on music. We really think you should, well, give it a try. Even though you know it to be true, that's why music is so popular. But use it to your advantage to shift your state of mind into a good state of presence and go from there. Anyway, what kind of podcast would you like to see us do next, anyway?
Comment some of your most favourite songs that you uplift, yeah, because we'd like to know. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
See you in a bit.
Bye.